everyone, it's Scotty, and today I am here with
Shimmey, Shay.
And today we're going to be playing Never Have I Ever Book and Short Story Edition. So, we have, I don't know how many books, or in short stories I just picked off of a random list, and Monique gave me some books that she likes, so we'll see.
Would you like me to go first?
Yeah, since I went first in the last video.
Never have I ever read Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury.
I think that was 9th grade required reading. Was that last year's required reading?
10th grade, yeah.
We both get points. Let's see if I could count this episode. Never have I ever read The Great Gatsby. Is that this year's? I have no idea.
Never have I ever read Catch 22.
By Joseph Heller. We should probably say who they're from. Okay. Never have I read On the Road by Jack Kerouac. I don't know how to say his last name.
Sorry, Sir Jack. Never have I ever read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
That was 9th grade required reading. Never have I ever read Lord of the Rings by J.R. Tolkien.
I love this book.
I haven't read it yet. I'm still on The Hobbit.
Oh, wait! Don't listen to me. I never read that book. Don't. It points down. For some reason, I thought that said Lord of the Flies.
Oh. Go.
Never have I ever read The Catcher in the Rye.
By J.D. Salinger. Really? It's interesting.
I was like, wait, how did you not read The Lord of the Flies? I'm so confused, and then I reread it.
Never have I ever read Midnight's Children by Salman Rushdie.
Never have I ever read Alice's Adventure in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll.
Never have I ever read Ulysses by James Joyce.
Haha!
Oh.
Never have I ever read Lord of the Flies by William Golding.
I didn't like this book.
I loved this book! Now my comment is necessary. You didn't like that book?
Mm-mm.
I loved that book. I don't know, I've always liked the idea of being on an abandoned island and how many ways it could go wrong, and that book just...
Never have I ever read Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck.
I would love to see an angry grape. Never have I ever read 1984
by
George Orwell.
That book ruined my childhood, y'all. Never have I ever read Jane Eyre by Charlotte. Is it Bronte or Bronte? I never figured that part out.
I thought it was Bronte.
I have no idea, but that's who it's by. Never.
Never have I ever read Moby Dick by Herman Melville.
Eskimo. Little movie reference. Never have I ever read Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf.
Never have I ever read Brave New World by Aldous Huxley.
Never have I ever read Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen.
Never have I ever read Animal Farm by George Orwell. Have fun with the next name.
Oh my goodness. Believe it or not, I think I actually do know how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, I think so too. It's just a lot to look at.
Never have I ever read Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Never have I ever read Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison.
Never have I ever read Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. I'm into weird books, y'all.
Never have I ever read The Stranger by Albert Camus.
Never have I ever read Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes.
Never have I ever read Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe.
Never have I ever read Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Get the hiccups.
Never have I ever read The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandra Dumas.
Never have I ever read David Copperfield by I can't English today. By Charles Dickens.
Never have I ever...
She can't English either.
Never have I ever read Wuthering Height by Emily Bront.
I think there's supposed to be an S in there somewhere. I have not. Never have I ever read Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. Is this like a trend or something?
Never have I ever read The Call of the Wild by Jack London.
I just read that book. Was that a yes for you or no?
No.
Never have I ever read The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame.
Never have I ever read Scoop by Evelyn Waugh.
Never have I ever read The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler.
Never have I ever read A Bend in the River by V.S. Naipaul.
Never have I ever read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams.
Never have I ever read Great Expectations, Charles Dickens.
Never have I ever read Anna Karenina, I don't know how to pronounce that, by Leo Tolstoy.
Never have I ever read The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway.
Never have I ever read To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf.
Never have I ever read Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Swift.
I've seen the movie too. Never have I ever read The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. No, but I love Nathaniel Hawthorne's books.
Never have I ever read The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Robert.
Jekyll?
And Mr. Hyde Robert Louis Stevenson.
Alright. Never have I ever read Charlotte's Web by E.B. White.
Really?
No, I've seen the movie though. Your turn.
Never have I ever read A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle.
Never have I ever read Hamlet by William Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare. Never have I ever read The Odyssey. Oh.
It's fine, just
By Homer. That was a 9th grade required reading too.
Never have I ever read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain.
I am not a fan of Mark Twain. He's hard to read. Was that a yes for you? Never have I ever read The Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer.
Never have I ever read Les Miserables by Victor
We don't
Hugo.
know French.
Obviously.
Seen the movie though. Never have I ever read Faust by John Wolfgang von Goethe. Yeah.
Never have I ever read A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess.
I have no words for that book. Never have I read King Lear by William Shakespeare. That's one of the ones I haven't read yet. Oops. I lost our place. There we go.
Never have I ever read Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving.
It's a classic. Never have I ever read A Dog Called Kitty by Bill Wallace.
I loved this book.
Think so.
It made me want to adopt all stray dogs, but I never found any, so. Never have I ever read The Foot Book, Dr. Seuss.
I love Dr. Seuss.
Same.
Never have I ever read Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. It's one of my favorites. Hamlet's my favorite.
But here's the question. Do you think it's a love story or a story about two overly ambitious children?
Both. Seriously, it's both.
But is it true love or just stupid ambition?
Oh, I believe in true. Just can stop talking. I believe in true love.
But do you think that they were true love?
In Shakespeare's world, yes. Not really in the real world.
I agree.
No. It's your turn.
Never have I ever read The Telltale Heart, Edgar Allan Poe. I knew I was about to mess that up.
You didn't read that? What are you doing? My cat is on here with us. Never have I ever read Aragon by Christopher Paolini. Does part of it count? Yeah?
Yeah. There's only ever been one book that was so boring that I put down in the middle of it, and the librarian was like, "Are you sure you want to do this? This is going to be your first book." 'Cause she knew me very well, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure." I don't even remember what book it was. I just remember hating it.
Okay.
Never have I ever read The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde.
No, but it's on my shelf over there. Never have I ever read The Island of Dr. Moreau by H.G. Wells. It's interesting if you like science fiction.
Never have I ever read Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie.
I am into a lot of old books, you guys. Never have I ever read The English has disappeared. Never have I ever read Wayside School Gets a Little Stranger by Louis Sachar. It's a funny children's book.
Never have I ever read The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I've watched the movie, but I haven't read the book, and I really want to. I want to read the book series, because I haven't even finished the movie series, but I don't want to until I read the books.
Never have I ever read The Black Cat by Edgar Allan Poe.
Never have I ever read War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells.
I read a lot of H.G. Wells. Never have I ever read Dracula by Bram Stoker. I'm in the middle of it, so no, I have not finished it.
Never have I ever read The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells.
It's confusing, because we've got The Invisible Man, and then we've got Invisible Man. But they're two different books. I have read this one, though. Never have I ever read Julius Caesar by William Shakespeare.
Never have I ever read The Girl Who Could Fly by Victoria Forrester.
Never have I ever read Maximum Ride by James Patterson. I love that series so much.
Made me cry.
Same.
Never have I ever read The Time Machine by H.G. Wells.
Here we go again with H.G. Wells. No, I didn't do this on purpose.
It's your turn.
Oh. Never have I ever read Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck.
Never have I ever read Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead.
Never have I ever read Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. I've read the first one.
Never have I ever read Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I used to carry these books around with me as a 12-year-old all the time. Never... Oh, it's your turn.
Never have I ever read Last Mohicans by James Fenimore Cooper. Part of it. Your turn.
Never have I ever read Rip Van Winkle by Washington Irving.
Ooh. It's almost as good as Sleepy Hollow. Never have I ever read The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton.
I loved this book.
Too. It made me cry at the end.
I didn't cry at this book, but I really liked it. I was upset,
I'm a
though.
sympathetic crier.
I mean, like, I cry at some books and movies, I just don't cry that much. Never have I ever read The Hound of the Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle.
Sherlock Holmes. Alright, is that all? Yes. So let's see if I can count today. So Monique has 10, 15, 18 points, and I have 10, 20, 30, 8 points. 38 points.
Good job, you counted right!
I counted correctly, woo! Yay, so that was that video. And if you're watching this on February 14th, happy Valentine's Day. And happy birthday to anybody whose birthday it is today. Have a good night.